Welcome to the Green Hat Local SEO Podcast, where Kyle Sabra delivers hard-hitting, actionable tips and strategies to help business owners dominate their local market and crush the competition. Kyle's no-holds-barred approach cuts through the noise of traditional SEO, focusing on battle-tested tactics that deliver real results. He's here to arm you with the tools you need to skyrocket your rankings, generate more leads, and grow your business online. If you're tired of hearing the same old SEO nonsense and want to learn the truth, this is the podcast for you. Get ready to put on your green hats and learn SEO secrets the other guys can't handle. Now, here's your host, Kyle Sabra.
Hi, this is Kyle from the Green Hat Local SEO Podcast, and in this episode today, we are talking about the difference between do follow and no follow links, and why everybody worries way too fucking much about getting do follow links. So everybody knows that links are a huge part of Google's algorithm. It's one of the things that set Google apart way back when it was called Backrub. It really was revolutionary, because I don't know if you remember, but back in the early and mid 90s when I first started playing around online, there were a lot of other search engines. There was like Lycos, Dogpile, Yahoo, of course, Netscape had their own one, I think. And then there were even some other ones I remember where it literally was just like a repository of websites. There was no ranking, nothing like that. A lot of them were just in alphabetical order. It really was just like an online Yellow Pages. So Google comes along and just completely blows everybody else out of the fucking water with their algorithms and taking into account how many times a site had been linked to. In their eyes, and rightly so, a site that gets more links to it is being used more as a citation or as a source of authority or truth than other sites. Well, of course, this got spammed, so Google went and made these things called do follow and no follow links in order to cut down some of the spam. It was one of their first ways of kind of amending their algorithm to make it harder for SEOs to get their websites or their clients' websites ranked. So what's the difference between do follow and no follow? Well, essentially, do follow will pass almost all of the page rank over to a page, and no follow passes almost no page rank. It's basically telling Google that, yes, I am linking to this site. I am citing them as in authority. You can go ahead and pass some of my ranking power over to them. Whereas a no follow link is saying, yes, I am linking over to this site. However, I don't vouch for it. This is not in authority. Please don't pass much page rank over there at all. So one of the misconceptions out there is that no follow links are worthless, right? I see this all the time with these stupid fucking SEOs, especially ones from overseas who are like, oh yeah, you need to get these high DA do follow link. It's the only way you can rank. Or, oh yeah, don't get press releases because they're all no follow links. And that is all bullshit. That is all uneducated, novice level bullshit, because you can absolutely rank a site just using no follow links. So one of the big myths out there is that no follow links don't pass any sort of page rank. They don't pass any sort of link juice, which is completely and absolutely false. First of all, do follow, no follow is a hint. It's no longer a directive for Google, so Google can choose to ignore that. Secondly, no follow never passed zero page rank or zero link juice. From doing our tests, it usually takes about 5 to 6 no follow links to equal the power of a do follow link. And if no follow links passed zero page rank or zero link juice, it would be an infinite number of no follow links to equal the power of one do follow link. So it does pass some sort of ranking power over to the site. On top of that, if your backlink profile is only do follow backlinks, or really heavily like 60, 70, 80, 90% do follow backlinks, that does not look natural to Google, right? That is a big indicator that there's been some unnatural link building going on. And that's when people start getting manual actions, aka penalties, to their site. So Google is expecting a large part of the backlink profile of a site to be no follow, right? So don't be afraid of no follow links. In fact, you want to get some. So where do you get these no follow links from? Well, like I mentioned, just a couple minutes ago, press releases are a great way to get really highly authoritative and highly powerful no follow links. Yes, it's true. A lot of press release outlets only offer no follow links, and like 80% of them offer no follow links, unless you're going with somebody who has built out their own quote unquote press release PBN, which is going to have dofollow links. And the fact of the matter is that a lot of press release providers that claim to have their own network are building out their own PBN sites for sites that actually aren't recognized news outlets by the FCC. Right? So that's one thing to keep in mind. A lot of press release providers have their own or use the same press release networks, distribution networks, but I digress. So press releases are a great way to get really highly powerful no-follow links. And for local SEO, I mean, this is a great way to get a lot of links really quick for really cheap that are going to do a lot of, they're going to pull a lot of weight when ranking, not just in organic, but in Google Maps as well. Because for local SEO, there isn't really the budget that's being put towards link building that there would be in enterprise SEO. So really just for a lot of niches and in a lot of mid to low competition areas, just getting a press release and getting 400 or so no-follow backlinks and getting those about once every 6 weeks or so is going to get you into the map pack and is going to get you ranked organically, assuming that you already have your on-page SEO, your schema, your technical SEO being done. So these press releases are a great source of no-follow backlinks. Other sources of no-follow backlinks is SEO Neo. So a lot of people are still sleeping on SEO Neo, and I keep mentioning this because this is probably the most powerful link building software out there right now. And SEO Neo is a great way to get a lot of contextually relevant no-follow backlinks to your website without having to put in a lot of effort. So with SEO Neo, yes, they do have their own PBN, which is what the DAS is, but they also have automations to build out links to a lot of social bookmarking sites, a lot of social media sites, things like that, which, like I said, are a great source of really powerful no-follow backlinks. Not as powerful as press release, but still really useful for local SEO. In fact, for a lot of mid to high competition niches in local SEO, if you combine SEO Neo links with press release links, and then you add in CTR with Agency Assassin or CTR Booster, you're going to be ranking just fine. You're going to be getting in the map pack. You're going to be getting into organic, like I said, assuming that your on-page SEO, technical SEO, and schema is already completed. So using SEO Neo, like I said, it does have their own PBN, but they do also have a lot of social bookmarking sites, and they also have a lot of social media sites. So you can automate links from things like Tumblr, WordPress, MySpace, Pinterest is another one. You can do things like Flickr. I think Imager is on there too. But a lot of these really popular and really powerful social media sites give out no-follow links, and SEO Neo has that process automated for you. So if you're having a problem with setting aside budget for links, don't worry about spending, and I keep saying this time and time again, don't worry about spending $500, $600, $700, $800 on a low-power guest post just because it has a do-follow links. Just load up your backlink profile with no-follow links instead, and just spend $100 once every other month on a press release, or spend $100 a month, $150 a month on SEO Neo to get these links automated for you and drip fed for you literally every single day if you set it up correctly. So the other way to get a good source of no-follow links, you can use you can hand build your own social media profiles, right? So Facebook, YouTube, these are redirects, but like I said, things like Pinterest and MySpace offer direct links. And you can also get citations. So citations are another really great source of no-follow links. And these citations have the added bonus of being contextually relevant too. So these citations are going to be instances of your name, address, phone number. Everybody knows what citations are and why they're important, but also they are links. You're adding a link back to your site, and you don't have to have citations going just to your home page. One thing that we do at Green Hat is we will actually shoot citations to each one of the inner location pages as well. So these are no-follow links that you can get off of Fiverr for like $5 to $10 to get a citation blast. And you can get these, like I said, not just to your homepage, but to the inner location pages as well. So if you're located in, we'll say, if you're located in Anaheim, but you serve all of Orange County. So you have your Santa Ana page, you have your Placentia page, your Yorba Linda page, your Newport Beach, Huntington Beach pages. You can create citations that go to each one of those interior pages, even if you don't physically have a location there, because you know what? Like I said, these are links and these are contextually relevant links. And then what you can do with those citations is you can power them up even more by running SEO Neo to them. So now you have these citations that are contextually relevant, giving you no-follow links that are passing a little bit of page rank, and then you can power them up even more with SEO Neo. Finally, the last place that you would want to get no-follow links from is a Google site. So Google Sites, if you add a link in the body and not in the header, will pass a direct link and not a redirect link. And yes, it is no-follow, but it is from an actual Google property. So you can set up a Google site. This is free to do. You can set it up. I think it's a maximum of 100 pages. So you can build these out pretty deep and get that no-follow link over to your site. And then again, you can build links over to that Google site. You can build links using SEO Neo. You can build links with other Google sites. You can send a press release over to that Google site and get 400 links just in one go over to that site. And because it's a Google site, these things can take a beating. So if you want to go even more black hat, get that juicy no-follow link and shoot GSA over to it, or Xrumor, or Scrapebox to get 100,000 to 1 million links at one time over to that Google site, and you're going to power up that no-follow link just as much as it can be powered up, and it's going to be even more powerful than some do-follow links, right? So when you're building links, don't listen to all that FUD and bullshit from white hats and from SEOs who don't know what the fuck they're doing, saying you only have to get do follow high DA links, because that is all bullshit. We regularly rank sites using just no follow links with SEO Neo or social media or Google sites or anything like that. You do not need to worry if a link is do follow or no follow, because no follow links absolutely do push power. So be smart about it. Don't listen to everybody else. Don't waste money, and just do what works for you, and no follow links work. So that's it for today's episode. My name is Kyle Sabah from Green Hat Local SEO. If you want more information, or if you just don't want to fucking do this yourself and you want somebody to do this for you so you can focus on running your own business, contact us atghls.io, and I will talk to you later.